Children of Hiigara, you are beaten. This sector is now under my control. Stand down and prepare for Vega occupation. I have come to claim what is mine. Return the second core, and I will spare your homeworld.
Hiigara can resist the Vega siege, but only for a limited time. The shipyard at Sarum will allow us to rebuild our fleet. We must secure this asset before it falls to the Vega. Stand by for arrival at Sarum.
Hi guys, welcome to Mission 3, the Sarum system. The fleet staging area to be precise. It actually looks not too bad in Remastered in my opinion.
Hyperdrive systems nominal. We have arrived at Sarum, in the outskirts of the Hiigaran control zone.
I'll just point out that there are some lines issues which you'll hear in a second.
Vega recon elements have been identified. The shipyard is located here and is under attack. Incoming transmission.
You might have just heard it there.
Attention, Pride of Hiigara. This is Captain Elohim of the Shipyard Naabal. We are sustaining heavy damage and request immediate assistance.
The shipyard must be defended.
Well, of course it does.
In order to do so, we must establish a forward resource operation. Engineering reports they are now able to build mobile refineries to help resourcing operations.
Good. I have realised that if you send the stuff over there, you will be able to thingamabob. And for some reason we have tons of resources. I remember when I did this in... what was it? When I was doing it in my practice and I had like 0, even though I'd harvested everything. Maybe it's a bug. I don't know. Right, we've got...
Pulsar gunship squadron.
We've got some Pulsar gunships, which is good, so let's just get this going.
Group 3 reinforced.
How many interceptors do we have? Hang on a sec, folks. We have 5 interceptor squadrons. Let's see, let's just pause the game for a second. Fighters, we've got 9 fighters. Yeah, that kind of works out, okay. Right. Okay, let's send all of these forward to attack.
To intercept.
Group 2, you're going to come from this angle.
Destination locked in. Group 1.
And Group 3 as well, obviously.
Reporting.
Let's just build a mobile refinery while we're at it.
Production
And another resource collector because we'll need them. The reason we're sending Group 2 over here is because they're going to take out this heavy missile frigate, whereas everything else is going to take out the fighters, which is just basically bombers. A couple of missile corvettes in there as well. Let's have a quick look. They're anti-corvette, okay.
Group 3 copies. Standing by.
I think we want 2 pulsar gunships or something like that.
Acknowledged. Attack vector laid in.
Oh, come on, die.
Show no mercy.
It'll take it forever to destroy this thing, but never mind. Right, let's see. Let me just pause the game. I like to pause the game a bit, right? So we've got 2 pulsar gunships. I think we've got 2 gunships as well. Yeah, so I'll need to put in 4 of those, and 2 of them. And we'll need 2 of them and a few more of the bombers, but I'll look at that in a minute. I'll need to do some research, so let's just research mothership, gunship, pulsar gunship. We'll need to upgrade our bomber speeds. I don't think we've got anything else, do we? Collector and refinery. Right, there we go. Everything's ready to go. I'm not sure what that is out there, what sun that is, but it doesn't matter. Probably some distant planet or something.
Copy. Weapons set to full power.
Oh, hurry up, gunships.
Mobile refinery complete. Upgrade complete.
Let's go. Right, we've got a mobile refinery, which is good.
Roger.
Let's just send it over here.
En route.
What I'm going to do is put the resource... Oh, the resource collector is going to come up in a second. That's good. So we're just going to leave that alone for now. I've realised I've got cut off at the end of my sentence here. But if you put something over here, you get platforms by now. which is pretty early when you think about
Resource
it.
operation reporting enemy contact.
Resource collector complete.
What? No,
Group
it's...
2 standing by.
What the... I don't get that.
Group 1 copies. Ready.
Because it doesn't make any sense at all. Group 2, you come in here
Engaging.
to attack this.
Confirmed. Fire will.
Upgrade complete.
Harvest, and
Mothership.
we'll be fine with 2
Collection
collectors for
confirmed.
now at least.
Mothership underway.
Group 1 reporting.
Oh, come on.
Locked on target.
Where's Group 3?
Group 2 copies. Group 1 reporting.
I think that's them done with.
Target confirmed.
Group 3 report.
Yeah, it is. Right, let's just blow up the
Standing by.
heavy missile frigate with a huge, powerful set of bombs.
Pulsar gunship squadron complete.
I mean, that is dying so easily. And it's dead.
Group 1 reports.
Vhagar have been defeated.
New upgrades
Incoming
available.
transmission from the Shipyard Naabal.
Good.
Thanks for the help. We've been battling Vhagar raids and have sustained heavy damage to all our systems. We require immediate repairs, fleet.
No, you don't.
New research and build options now available.
Recommend researching Resource Collector Repair ability. This will enable us to use Resource Collectors to repair the shipyard.
No, we're not going to do that.
Docking underway.
Like in my classic playthrough, I'm just going to let the shipyard slowly repair itself so I can build up my fleet. Otherwise, you'll cause something to happen too early. And I think this is why I ran out of resources when I started this mission before. Is that you have to research a lot quite quickly to improve defense. As you can see, we've not got very many resources now. Researching all the upgrades to the pulsar gunships and things like that, just to make them work better.
Group 3 copies.
Slowly using up as we get the resources in. But there's not much to do because we're just going to let our resourcers harvest this little pocket here. We'll move over to this little cluster later so that we can get more resources. We'll need them to repair, we'll get
Group
back
3
our
copies.
lost fleet basically.
Confirmed. Aggressive tactics confirmed. Fire at will.
Oh, there's the
Local
next
resources
one.
exhausted, fleet. Moving on. Standing by. Weapons set to
We're
full
gonna
power.
keep them
Standing
back
by.
here because there are
Group 3
some
reporting.
shits that we need to keep back here for an event. I think you might know what it is, but never mind. And now it's just a case of waiting. That's all it is. Just waiting for the bombers to come in. I don't really need to show you the launch manager. In my opinion, the Priority of Hiigara can't really stock that many. It can only stock
Enemy
20 ships.
probes
Oh,
detected.
here we go.
The Vhagar are using probes to pinpoint our location. An attack is imminent unless the probes are destroyed.
I think there's a probe over here as well, but we'll see. Are they seriously taking that long to destroy a probe?
Reporting. Destination
I don't
locked
know.
in. Acknowledged.
There should be a probe back here somewhere.
Destination locked in.
We'll put them on
Stand down,
invasive
we're on
just to get
hold.
them quicker. I think, was it passive, sorry.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Well, of course they are.
Ready.
I'll put everyone on evasive
At ease.
just to slow them down. Oh, here we go.
Unidentified
There's-
probe detected.
There it is.
Confirmed. Attack coordinates locked in. Show no mercy.
Come on.
Group 3 has defeated
That
the
was
enemy.
easy enough, wasn't it?
Pulsar gunship squadron complete. Upgrade complete.
Dock order confirmed. Group 3 reporting.
How many? Hang on. Let me just check the scale. Sorry, I gotta do this just to see what I'm doing. Gunship, elite gunship, and pulsar gunship. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Group 3 reinforced.
Aggressive tactics confirmed.
Sorry about making
Fire
the UI
at
bigger.
will.
It's just,
Ready.
as I mentioned in the previous part, the scaling isn't very good for
Moving
the
to
UI,
destination.
so I have to make it bigger to read the numbers when I'm
Insufficient
selecting
resources.
multiple things.
Upgrades paused.
Yes,
Group
upgrades
three
pause because we
standing
don't have
by.
enough RUs because we're running out of them. We'll just make this smaller again. Annoying, I've got to keep going into the pause menu every single time I want to make the UI a little different.
Multiple hyperspace signatures detected. Bigger forces have arrived. All units to combat station.
This is actually fairly easy. It has a fighter facility, which helps.
Group 2 copies. Group 1.
Let's see.
Moving to intercept.
And it's got laser corvettes, which are anti-capital ship squadrons, so they're not very good against what we're about to throw at them, but never mind.
Group 3.
We'll just set Group 2 to attack the fighter facility with its strong bombs.
Group 1 reporting. Weapons.
Shame we don't have any capital ships, but never mind.
Weapons set.
Let's just get right in there
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
and just do some damage.
We've got enemy
We
contact.
don't really have many fight interceptor squadrons, which doesn't really
Group 1
help,
copies.
does it?
Group 3 copies. Group 2. Group 1 standing by. Group 2 standing by.
Ooh, a resource collector. They're going to try and harvest our resources.
Upgrade complete.
These are the elite bombers. Let's hope they don't get killed. Let's just deal with this threat.
Combat stations look sharp. Subsystem attack confirmed. Group 2
Let's see.
copies.
And die.
Engage capital ship.
Well, they're not going to be making any more fighters at any rate, so that's good.
Show no mercy.
We'll just blow it up very, very slowly.
Show no mercy.
Pulsar gunships are actually very good, considering that they're not actually meant to be shooting down things. I think their pulsar beams are quite strong. Another one? Oh, there's one up here too. Oh dear. Is there? I thought I saw one. No, it's just a resource collector. And it's dead, okay.
Group 2 reports victory.
Let's just destroy this resource collector because it's not helping us. Oh, there's the probe.
Complete.
There's the probe.
Vagar carrier destroyed.
Oh, come on, die. Let's see, will it
Group
be
2
dead?
has defeated the enemy.
Yes, right. Let's go back to the Shipyard Naabal to recover our losses.
Group 2.
There's Group
Reporting.
3.
Group 3 reinforced.
Docking underway. Group 1
We'll put
copies.
everyone on
Stand down.
defensive.
We're on hold.
No,
Group
passive.
3
Sorry.
reporting. At ease.
Just to make sure they don't fight against the things that are about to come up later. How many resources do we have left here? I don't think we have very many. I think they're all going to get used up, so we'll have to move over here now.
Moving to destination.
You could get away with this in the classic version because there was things were a bit cheaper, I think, and you got more resources or something. So, in my opinion, things are actually a bit more expensive than they should be. So we have to make use of the second resource patch that I don't really want to have to use, but never mind.
Reporting.
No. You're going to dock with that. There's no more little clumps left. No, that's all dried up. Yeah, I think that's dried up now, yeah. So we have to make use of the additional area. I don't think we can move this. No, we can't. I'm not going to bother researching the repair ability just yet. There's a bit of time that we can wait before we bother with that. You need it for at least mission 9, but we're not going to bother with it right now because we don't need it. I will try and get it done for maybe mission 7 because that's when we'll start getting the destroyer.
Forward resourcing operations established.
Perfect.
Mobile refinery in position. Advise construction of platform facilities. Gun platforms will allow us to defend vulnerable resource operations.
Well, this area has got tons of resources. 10,162 resources, quite a lot. We are not going to bother defending them because they don't need to be defended, so it's fine. Is that a gunship squadron?
Group 3 standing by. Copy.
Yep.
Group 3 reinforced.
We'll just send it up
Standing
here.
by. Dock order confirmed.
I don't like how I have to actually hold the shift key to get the right click menu up. Normally it should be just right click, but it doesn't. So if I show you the settings just quickly, it says here enable right click menu, but it's shift right click, right? So I might have to start that at some point. I don't actually use it that much, so it's not a big deal, really. So I'm not bothered if we can't use it. And there's some resources here as well, I just realised. But we're not going to use these ones. There's 3,600, not very many out of that one. We'll just deal with this one up here. We don't have any more research, which is helping. And it's only just interceptors we're waiting to build now.
Group 2
How
standing
many
by.
bombers do we have? We have 2 bombers and 2 elite bombers, so what I'll do
Group 1 reporting.
is I think we'll have
Local
7
resources
intercept.
exhausted, fleet.
1,
Moving
2,
on.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
All repairs completed.
Oh,
We
okay.
have basic power to all systems. Construction of a carrier was underway before we were attacked.
The shipyard has transferred control of the carrier to us. It is equipped with a frigate facility.
Good.
Recommend building frigates to strengthen the fleet.
Nope.
New build options are now available.
Nope, because we are not going to bother with flak frigates at
Production
all. They are
underway.
absolutely useless. I'm not going to bother with that frigate facility right now. We're going to build extra bombers. I'll take up to
Production
the
underway.
requirement, that'll be fine.
Interceptor squadron complete.
We've got
Group 1 reporting.
the...
Ready.
what's its name?
Group 1 reinforced.
Copy.
What is
Moving
it?
to destination.
We've got the...
Confirmed. Understood.
Oh, I can't remember the name. It's eluded me, whatever it was I was going to say, never mind. Oh, we've got the elite bombers and the elite gunships, so I suppose in a way that'll make it easier because the elite bombers are really strong. If I look at the stats
Roger.
of this, it does 439 and the elite
Reporting.
bombers do 789, which is pretty high. Their bombs are destructive. I lose them in mission 5 anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. And in fact, I actually stopped using bombers altogether when I started getting to like battle cruisers and stuff like that. I was considering having a depth of field on, but it's just performance taxing and there's no benefit from it at all. Right, so now we just gotta wait for the enemy to appear again. Now it says vulnerable
Interceptor squadron
resource
complete.
operations, but most of the time your resources won't get hit. I mean, most of the time they'll just ignore them. Oh, here we go.
Reporting. Group 1 ready.
Group 1 reinforced.
Fleet, we have multiple
Sorry, I got the
hostiles
lag there for some
inbound.
weird reason.
Repeat, the Vega are attacking.
Damn it.
The Vega are using infiltration frigates to board the shipyard. If they succeed, we will require marine frigates to recapture it. The shipyard must not fall into Vega hands. Build marine frigates immediately.
No, we don't need to build marine
Moving to
frigates.
intercept.
Right,
Weapons
go,
set to full power.
go in.
Frigates available for construction.
We've got enemy
In a
contact.
bit, infiltrator frigates are actually fairly easy.
Vega infiltration frigates are attempting
We
to
already
board the
worked that
shipyard.
out, you just
We
told
cannot
us that.
maintain the fleet if they succeed.
They'll use assault frigates like once, and that is about it. I mean, seriously, out of all the times that they can use assault frigates, they use it once in this mission. After that, they just start using everything but.
Standing by. Target confirmed. Group 3 reporting.
Now that bar there that's appeared is the capture attempt, which is not helpful.
Sensors detect incoming Vega reinforcements. Eliminate these carriers to prevent the Vega from building more infiltration frigates.
Yes, we will do so. The one in the middle is the one we want to eliminate first because it's fighters. It produces fighters, so we don't want that. So
Group 2 standing by.
Oh.
Attack coordinates
Still one
locked
down
in. Moving to intercept.
we'll just use pulsar gunships and interceptors to deal with this single
Bomber squadron.
assault frigate because the pulsars are actually really strong when you think about it.
Group 2 standing by.
Oops.
All stations reported by the numbers. Group 1 reporting. Attack
come back
coordinates
here.
locked in. Group 3 copies. Under attack. What's the call? Attack vector laid in. Group 2 standing by.
Let's see.
Drawing heavy fire.
Come on.
Roger. Pursuing target. I'm taking hits here. Group 2 copies. Attack coordinates locked in. Group
We're gonna have to just deal with this one. Okay.
Group 1. Move order confirmed.
Group
Let's
1
see how this
reports
goes.
enemy contact.
Attack vector laid in. Heavy fire confirmed. Group 1 standing by.
Oh,
Group 2.
I've got
ready.
some extra bombers.
Group
Let's-
2 reinforced.
Weapons set to full power. Engaging. Confirmed. Engage capital ship. Attack vector
come on,
laid in.
die.
We got company.
Group 3
Now,
reports
apart from
victory.
this, the other carriers, we don't want to really bother with the side carriers just yet because these ones just do frigates at the sides, so we don't really need to worry about them too
Drawing heavy
much.
fire. Group 2 reporting.
Let's see if we can get
Engage
some.
capital ship. Group 1 copies. Attacking capital ship. Engage capital ship.
We can wait a
Group
bit.
1 standing by. Moving to intercept. Group 3. Intercept.
We'll leave it at the interceptors to deal with the actual fighters. We won't bother about these just yet because we can destroy them bulk, basically. I mean, look at the amount of damage that's being done. I mean, seriously.
Group 1, under fire, requesting orders. Lock all weapons on target.
And then Group 2 is going to deal with
Capital ship locked in.
this, and God knows what else is going to happen, but Group 3, Group 2, Group 1, I am almost out of interceptors, which is not helpful at all.
Corvette squadron under attack.
Once these are all dealt with, then we can maybe get rid of them.
Attack coordinates locked in.
Well, I think that's it. Yeah, it's blown up. Okay, that's good. Group 2, you come here because you're going to deal with
Group 3 copies.
all sorts. Well, that's the main carrier destroyed, which helps. No.
Engaging. Group 3 reporting. Target confirmed.
We want to get rid of these infiltration frigates first, because they're gonna kill us if they don't.
Confirmed. Fire at will.
If we let this shipyard get captured, we are fucked, basically.
Roger.
Group 2 reinforced.
Aggressive tactics confirmed.
Now that they're not building fighters, we don't have to worry too much about anything. Apparently, if all the infiltration frigates are stopped, then the shipyard wins, in a way, so it's not like it's a big deal.
Acknowledged. Show no mercy.
It just takes forever, because unless you're using bombers, they're pretty weak. What we're going to do is we're going to pause the game and we're going to select all the damaged ones. And we're going to dock them. And then we're going to keep Group 2 elsewhere.
Group 2 has defeated the enemy.
En route. Underway.
Group 3, you come here. What's this? This is another bomber squadron over here.
Reporting.
Group 2 reinforced.
Weapons set to
is there any that are damaged? Hang on. Let's just get the scale up a bit here. We've got some damaged ships here, it looks like. Let's dock the elite bombers for a bit. Just let them
reporting.
Let's see. I just want to make sure that they're all at full strength, so we'll just dock them for a bit.
At ease.
Sorry about the scale, I'll sort that. So if it seems like I'm kind of divoting a bit, but I'm just trying to make sure that everything goes the way it needs to do. So otherwise we're kind of a bit fucked.
Standing down.
All I'm going to be sending now is infiltration frigates, so it's not like it's a big deal. We can deal with them with just plain old gunships.
Fire at will.
They don't really send that very many out, to be honest with you, so... And we can kind of use this time to rebuild our fleet a little bit, so...
Pursuing target.
Let's just research that. Oh, let's get the improved bombs as well.
Group 2 standing by. Aggressive tactics confirmed. Fire at will. Moving to intercept.
Let's just set everything to attack.
Attack coordinates locked in. Target confirmed.
Because what we could do is we could just select Group 1 and tell it to attack something as soon as...
Moving to intercept.
To put it another way, basically, in Homeworld 2, what you can do is you can select a whole group even if they're docked, and they will destroy as soon as they come out, which is helpful to a limit.
Standing by.
So I can set this to dock, and then I can set attacks, so as soon as they've happened, as soon as they've done their docking, they can come out and be done, basically. Apologies for the Steam thing, I don't know why they've got that coming up. I know it's a Steam game, but still, it's kind of annoying.
Group 2.
So really, it's now just a case of dealing with the fight in the frigate facility. Let's just deal with this one.
Attack confirmed. Aggressive tactics confirmed. Fire at will.
Nothing else building, so that's good.
Aggressive tactics confirmed. Fire will.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades cost.
Light fire confirmed.
Oh my word, that is doing so much damage. I mean, look at that. It's basically dead. Now let's just deal with the capital ship. We can let them just get a bit of a lead on us, because we'll destroy this carrier pretty easily. The good thing about infiltration frigates is they don't really do that much damage. The damage output is pretty lame.
Lock all weapons on target.
Well, that's that dead. That's the two carriers down. Primarily, as soon as you get rid of the frigate, the fighter producing carrier, then you're fine. I mean, after that, it's child's play because they'll only build interceptors once. No, they'll only build an assault frigate once. I mean, look at that damage. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's just so ridiculous.
Upgrade complete.
And unfortunately, we can't get the improved bomb ship because they're still faffing around trying to do stuff.
Group 2 has defeated the enemy.
Engage capital.
I think in a way it's a good thing that they've got subsystems, because then you can whittle it down just by constantly just destroying the... Oh, let's just deal with that first. In a way, having it as subsystems helps because you can actually destroy a carrier just by destroying each of the subsystems. And things like the frigate facility and all that, they can be rebuilt, so you can destroy the ship just by destroying the facility over and over again, which is kind of broken in a way.
Subsystem target acquired.
It works to a degree. As soon as we get the bombs in there, they'll be fine. I like how the corvettes just kind of go up into a straddling position to circle. It actually works. So that's as we're done here. I mean, we've not really got any resources, but it doesn't matter because we'll complete the research in the next mission anyway, so...
Group 2 reports victory.
That's it. Done. So we'll just set them all to dock with the Pride of Hiigara, and we'll be done. I don't think there's anything attacking the shipyard, is there? Nope. I keep getting random lag spikes for some weird reason. Anyway.
Upgrades.
Mothership class hyperspace signature detected.
Ooh.
Prepare for immediate contact.
Who will it be? Well, let's find out by watching this cutscene.
The great harbor ship of Ventus. The last of the Bentusi.
The time of prophecy is at hand. In the beginning, the great progenitor Sajuuk forged the three cores to unlock the mystery of hyperspace. But the three became separated, and the progenitors faded from memory. For eons, the cores drifted apart, until the first came to the Bentusi. The second came to your ancestors. In their blindness, they became as the Vagar are now, and a great war consumed them also. Before their final hour, they secreted their core from the Emperor and carried it with them into exile. It remains in your possession. The core trinity must be united. The three will awaken Sajuuk. Only the power of the great progenitor can defeat Makan and the Vagar. This is your destiny. Seek it out among the asteroids of Genna. The end time has begun.
Well, we kind of already figured that out, but thanks anyway, Ventus. We'll go and find this thing that we need to find in Genna, I guess.
The shipyard is safe and fully operational.
Of course
it will
is.
remain here to reinforce the Hiigaran defense fleet and maintain a supply line to Hiigara.
Well, of course. Anyway, thanks for watching Mission 3, and in the next part we will be heading off to Genna.
Hyperspace module.
Let's see how we do there,
Coordinates for
and
the
we'll
Genna
find out
system
in the next video.
locked in.
So, thanks for watching, see you later. Bye now.
Our fate now rests with the Bentusi.